So about in the finals, the first delivery is crashed away for 4, and that's Palm Beach getting on the way. It's a 4 without loss. Delivery outside the off stump, and it was crashed away there by Hensworth Wallace. So that's 4 to start with. Wallace opening the batting. Here's Corey again. This time, quick stump in there by Farhan. He has done well, Farhan. 4 without loss. One change in the field as Zubrali goes across, clipped away just down to short backward square. There is no run. So after 3 deliveries, it's 4 without loss. Hensworth Wallace on 4. Onigori, brilliant batting just now to take his team to the finals. They chase down 100. Yeah, he is. At this time looking to pull, misses. Good keeping. I've been impressed with the keeping of Irfan. It's really shown that he can keep. Four without loss. That's the score at the moment. Had 4 deliveries. Here's Corey. Driving over the infield. This is going to run away. Close to the boundary. Zubair is giving chase. He can't pull it back. And that's 8 without loss. So 2 4s here to Wallace. Takes the score along now to 8 without loss. And that's a good start for Palm Beach. Corey just needs to pull it back a bit. He's been a little bit too much on the fuller side. This time he's driving down the ground. That's a brilliant shot, and that'll go over the ropes. Yes, it does. 3 boundaries in this opening over. Corey bends on his haunches, disappointed there, and the pitch all of a sudden is playing very well for the batsmen. So we've had a much better pitch on the 2. It's not the ideal pitch for this type of cricket, but somehow, I don't know if the dew has freshened it up. There's a dew factor here in South Florida. So the end of over number 1, 12 without loss, 3 boundaries to Hendy, to Wallace. Hensworth Wallace. For short, you can call him Hendy Wallace, and then you can mistake him for a former West Indies bowler. Hendy Wallace out of Barbados. 12 without loss. outside the off stump with the angle. Score is 12 without loss. This is a really funny tournament, you know, because this bowler just bowled against Coconut Creek in the semi-finals. He's now with Coconut Creek for the finals. Dot ball to start with. Here he is now, he's bowling, and he's bowled him! Look at that stump go flying out of the ground, and they've taken a wicket. Palm Beach, they're 12 for 1. So, the first wicket has fallen in this final after 3 fours in the opening over. The one. So Nahid, who played against Coconut Creek in the semi-finals just now, he was representing Tampa. He's been drafted minutes ago, and he has already struck. So it's now 12 for 1. Here's Nahid with the third ball of the over, and that could have snuck through. They get a single. 13 now. 13 for 1. $13 for 1. Hensworth is on 12. Antonico 1. Nahid has been good. Came in late to bowl in the semi-finals. His team was trashed by Coconut Creek. He's now representing Coconut Creek in the final. Samir Khan has also been drafted. That's the brother of Nasir Khan. Nasir has been drafted as well. Cracked away! 4 more! Brilliant shot through the offside. And Wallace goes on to 16 with 4 hits to the fence. So, the players who have been drafted into this team: Nasir Khan, his brother Samir, one of the better fielders in this part of the United States. There's an injury to one of the players there. Trying to find out who is down. Just diving to his right to stop that boundary. Seems as if it's a Nasir Khan. Let's see. No, it's not. It seems to have damaged his shoulder. One hopes that he'll be okay. So this may take a little while. 17 for 1. A beautiful shot through the offside by Hensworth. Asim seems to have some sort of experience in these injuries. Second from right is Samir Khan. Well, he's at right there now. And he's electric in the field. He's a brother of Nasir Khan, who has also been drafted for this final to play for Coconut Creek. There's another brother in the lineup, but he's not playing in this tournament. And I think he's currently in Pakistan. Very good friend of mine. And a wicketkeeper player. And his name is Zahir Khan. So he's not here at the moment. Nasir, as you can see, he's out there with the team. He will play in the 13, but he's out there just to bat. And bat he can. Imagine that batting lineup now for this finals for for Coconut Creek. You will have Honigori and Said Hassan at the top together with Nasir Khan. That can be powerful. There's Rizwan. He's now taking off his shirt, giving it to Nasir. So Nasir, who initially would have been resting to bat, will now have to field. So there's no Inzamam ul Haq situation here where you bat and don't like to field. You'll have to field. Second over, there's a delay here. Gives Nahid some time to gather his thoughts, as the last delivery he overpitched and was cracked through the covers beautifully by Wallace. Wallace looks so graceful when he plays those shots. One of the best sights on a cricket field is to see a left-hander cover driving. One remembers David Gower, Brian Lara. Nahid with the final delivery in over number 2. Here he comes. And this is squeezed away to third man. A good delivery. It was a Yorker length into the boundary now for 4. And Wallace has struck 5 fours in his 20. He's dealing in boundaries at the end of over number 2. It's 21 for the loss of 1. Morshed Kalam normally bowls a deadly in-swinger. He's up next. Here he comes. Well, that's outside the off stump. Crashed away. That's 4. 25 now for 1. 6 boundaries have been struck in the innings so far. Here's Callum. Experience enough to respond well. That's a better one. The ball not coming up, just has to keep it on and about that off stump. That should be a bye. Goes against the name of Irfan, the wicket keeper. There's a change in the field now. Asim will stay in the circle. Long comes up, and they're strengthening the offside field because of Wallace's penalty to play through the offside. 20 with 5 fours, only 9 deliveries, 26 for 1. A good start here by, they've lost Mehul, but other than that, it has been a good start. It's struck down the ground. Gets a single, the left-hander. 27 for 1 now. Slashing, wide goal. Moshad will want to settle in here now. Antonico has already struck a 4 in this over. Tall guy Antonico, very wiry. Oh, that nearly went through. Well bowled. Slow delivery as well. Callum responding well. This time this is driven away through backward point. It'll go into the boundary about now for 4. 32. 7 boundaries. They'll want to stem this flow of runs here. I think Asim may consider bringing himself on. He has been pretty consistent throughout the tournament. Callum. Well, Antonico will feel that later. Direct hit. He had one stump to aim at. And Asim seems to be a good fielder. It's the second time today we've seen a beautiful piece of fielding from him. And that takes the score long now to 33. It's the end of over number 3. They're going at 11 runs and over. Another of the fast bowlers comes in now. I think they're missing the spin and slow bowling services of Mohammed Shamsul Huda. He twisted his ankle and he's still off. I saw him a little while ago hopping around. tell you. Kawish Nazim taking up the attack now. And some pace. This one comes in sharply. Antonico gets a single. The series there at the short mid wicket. West Palm, well, Palm Beach, Lightning. They're the only team in the tournament, well, at least reaching this stage, the only team out of the 4 semi-finalists that haven't brought in any player from any other team. They've stuck to their team. They've won all their games and they've stuck to their team. They haven't brought anyone in. The other teams have been strengthening, bolstering the attack. Start and stop. Driven through the offside, protection down there, sweeping the cover boundary in the form of Callum. So, Kawish Nazim pulling it back to an extent here in this over. What is helping in that situation is the fact that the power play has ended. Haven't seen Rizwan take the field yet. Nazim is really eating up a lot of time in this over. This over started quite a while and he's bowled only 3 deliveries on hopes that he can end this over before the authorities at the stadium takes the lights off. The umpires have not been in control of the players in terms of their timeliness. Had they done that, this game would have already been finished. 1 down the ground. 35. Played away down the ground. They're going to come back for 2. It's a chance for a run out at the wicketkeeper's end, and Antonico is out. Run out. Really bad misjudgment there, going back for the second run, and he has to go. So that's a good breakthrough there for Coconut Creek. By the way, Kawish over is still ongoing. Adams coming in, Dimitri Adams. And the umpires are really taking their dear old time. It's as if they don't want to go home. $37 for 2. Well, if Cowish has one over again in this match, it will take us into Monday morning. Nicely played. And that's into the boundary for 4. That was all timing. Classy shot there. 40 for 2. Well played by Dimitri. Bad delivery, over pitch outside the off stump. End of the over. At the end of over number 4, it's 40 for 2. Rizwan is now going in. So we may see him bowl as soon as he goes in. And just as suspected, it's a Rizwan. Down the ground. And if you're a Coconut Creek supporter, you would know that Rizwan has served the club really, really well. I think he's a president of the club, if I'm not mistaken. Well bowled. Definitely well bowled. Applause coming from the Coconut Creek dugout for his efforts. Hensworth has been brilliant in this inning so far. Straight to the fielder. Good over so far by Rizwan. What I like about Rizwan is that he's not afraid to toss the ball up. He's not afraid to attack. Full toss down the ground. Should have protection there. Hurry. In the air, good delivery, spinning away from the left-hander. Samir don't drop catches. He's one of the best fielders in South Florida. Takes the catch, although the light was in his eyes, he's saying. And Rizwan takes the wicket. A wicket taker will always be a wicket taker. Rizwan strikes, and that's an important blow. He normally takes the ball away from the left-handers, and that is where Adams made the mistake by trying to hit across the line, and Samir takes the catch. 43 for 3. Rizwan continues. And it's going to be Brian. We know Brian can hit a long ball. Rizwan, flat. He's also of the knowledge that Brian can hit a long ball. These guys would have played against each other for years. Brian gets 1. Excellent over by Rizwan. 44 for 3 after 5. And we're going to see Asim. This is going to be an important part of the play as well. Asim has bowled well in this tournament. Here's Asim. Good delivery to start. Good line more than anything else. Outside the off stump, played away, down through backward point. Cutting the angle quickly down there. Reduces it to 1. So the score is now 45 for 3. Here's Asim continuing. Hensworth is still there. And all of a sudden, the quicker bowlers are missing their run up. Don't know if there's an issue with loose dirt across there. Sand base, according to the director, Ronnie. Played away, tugged away. Oh, poor bit of fielding. They're going to go back for 2. Have to be switched on. It's a final. Fielder just, that was Kushid. Nazim just taking his eyes off the ball at the last moment as he attacked it. Well, could have easily feathered that. As him just going across him. This is good. Cramping him for room. Can't free his arms to play the big shots. 48 for 3. Brings Brand into strike now. Point is deep. It allows a single. That's Samir, and if they can take a single by Samir, they can take it by anyone on the field. And it's the end of the over. The 50 is up. It's now 50 for 3 at the end of over number 6. One with his second over. That's a huge hit. Asim takes a catch. Brilliantly done. Asim seems to be a good cricketer, good fielder. He'll handle himself with the bat as well, and of course a good bowler. Rizwan strikes. 50 for 4. And that's the wicket of Brand. Brand is a dangerous customer. In comes captain Damien Rowe. I must find out. I must find out if Damien Rowe is related to Lawrence Rowe, because Lawrence Rowe lives in South Florida. I'm sure one of our viewers would be able to help us out with that. 50 for 4. Seems a proper batsman, Damien Rowe. Immediately he gets going. Looking for 2. Corey attacks the ball. That's the right thing to do. And so it was coming down. It hits the stump, and as so often is the case, when it hits the stump and goes away, it leads to another run. I think the ICC has been changing so many rules in cricket these days. I think my opinion is that once the ball hits the stump, it should be a dead ball. You can't get the extra run. Here's Rizwan. And Ruiz slugging this away. Oh, trying to take the catch there was Morshed Kalam. They switched on here, Coconut Creek. You can just sense that. 53 for 4. Let's have a look at that again. Trying to get underneath it. Ooh, it would have been a magnificent catch. Watched by Chairman Qureshi, who is in the background looking on at the game. This time he's down the ground. Oh, badly misfielded there. And into the boundary for 4. Another boundary to Henswood. He struck 6 of them in that 28. In fact, 7 in the 32 that he has scored. Two for 11, Rizwan. Down the ground, in the air. Corey's quick, but he's not quick enough. Could be the fielding. Limits it to 1. So we're coming up pretty quickly to the end of over number 7. Anything in the range of 100 to 110 could be good, but then again, you have to consider what just transpired. With Coconut Creek, they chased down 108 overs, and they slowed down towards the end. They could have gotten that, I think, in about 7 or even 6, the way they were going. Looking to pull this one down. There's one, bowls are wide. Well, he does. He pulls it down successfully. Leads to only 1. Corey's in that critical position at long on. And it's the end of over number 7. It's the end of a good spell by Rizwan Mohammed. 2 for 14. Has done his work. And he's immediately going off the field to be replaced by Nasir Khan. 60 for 4 after 7 overs. Three of us to go. They'll want to keep it very tight. Asim, just 5 runs in his first over. He's a good option. There's still Nasim to come back. Ooh, this delivery keeps low. Had it been a little straighter, Rowe would have been in problems. It's been difficult to play the pull shot, to be honest. Players have gained a lot more coming forward, driving on the up, or even on driving. And Rowe plays the pull shot, not in control. Hassan is there. Look at the history, the domestic history of US cricket. It tells you that the last time Coconut Creek won a title, it was the MCL title in Chicago, when it was Syed Hassan with some brilliant knocks there, including a 90 odd, took them to the title. In the air, down to third man, and a better effort should have been made by Nazim. Can't understand it. Asim, I think we have a word with Kasim. He should have taken that. He just stood back and allowed the ball to fall in front of him. I don't know if he was blindsided by the lights, but the lights here at Central Broward are pretty high. Slow deliveries, bowled him. Brilliant delivery there by Asim. This guy is a good cricketer. Slow delivery through the gates. Yep. Rowe swinging to the heavens. Look at Hensworth. He's angry at the non-striker's end. He's batting through. So he's doing his thing. 62 for 5. This is over number 8 now. Coconut Creek. After the start these guys got, they're fighting back nicely. Asim returning some excellent figures here in the finals. Imagine that. He's bowled 10 deliveries in the final so far, conceded just 7 runs, and has taken a wicket for good measure. The northern part of the ground, which has caused so many issues, the northern part of the pitch, so many issues in this tournament, because of the dryness of it, I think that is also affecting the stumps. It's a bit too sandy down there, and the stumps are not staying up as straight as it should. A swing and a miss. Swing and a miss again. Brilliant. 2 overs there by Asim, and at the end of 8, the score remains 62 for 5. Really good comeback here by Coconut Creek. Hensworth initially took the game away from them. Some of the players from the other team, guys like Ash, our good friend, who doesn't build a sweat when he bowls because he walks just one step on bowls. Not bought by any of the teams for the finals. 2 overs to go. They'll try to restrict them to under 80. If they do that, they'll have a good chance of overhauling it. Fillon and Hensworth in there at the moment. There's Mohammed Uda. Injured, can't play the finals. He's getting a word of advice from the chairman of Cricket Council USA, MAQ. Next to MAQ is Rizwan, and also Prahlad Madhubishi is there. So we're back. And ready to roll. Hensworth. Driving. Loves pace on, as do most batsmen. 63 for 5. Big Phil gets it down the ground. 64 is going on. Slashed away for 6. A 9 is not learning here. You should have taken a page out of the book of Asim. Take the pace off. You're giving these guys pace to work with. It's a lovely shot there by Hensworth, though. Sprinkler is on the western end of the ground. And that's 6 runs. Sorry, the eastern end. And there's Asim giving some words of wisdom to him, to the youngster. Can't allow to let it slip at this stage. Hensworth is 41 of 23. He has been brilliant. Now hit again, bowling hard into the turf. Lovely stop there by Hassan. They're going to come back for 2. He's out, run out. Umpire says not out. Let's have a look at that again. He lost the ball. And if he lost the ball, he had to pull out the stump to effect the run out. Umpire says not out. Let's look at it. Lovely bit of fielding there by Hassan. Big man. Saved a certain 4. He returns. Now here is Nahid losing the ball. It fell out his hands. Struck the stumps. He took the ball up. But in the meanwhile, the batsman reached. But I'll tell you something though. Right. This time he's gone. Yes. Direct hit. So he has to go. But previously I think he was not out. I'll tell you why. The umpire though gave the decision not knowing where Philon was. Although our replays showed that Philon had made his crease. The umpire's back was turned to Philon, and I think this is what Nasir Khan is poking fun at him and telling him also Samir. So he says here. So I think the umpire is telling Nasir he heard when he ground the bat. Must have tremendous hearing. You can probably hear a conversation in Trinidad and Tobago from here. 6 down. Over number 9 in progress. Run out on the second. Oh, he's bowled him. Sharp delivery coming in with the angle. And the 7th wicket has fallen. The mainstay, Hensworth, is on his way. So, this is a good finish here. Good strong finish by Coconut Creek. Asim appreciates a good knock there from Hensworth. He really batted well. The last of the Mohicans, so they say. So 7 wickets down now. 73 on the board. The umpire's having a good time, isn't he? The last over coming up, it's going to be bowled by Nasim. Score is 73 for 7 after 9. .74 for 7. 5 deliveries to go. And that's a wicket. He worked hard for that. Slow delivery. That is what undid him. Davidson. So that's 8 down. Very good finish. Very, very good finish here by Coconut Creek. They may well get bowled out inside the 10. Just a couple deliveries now to go. Hido and Shamari is in. Now, runs on the board are runs on the board, especially in the finals. And we have seen over the last couple of days the bowling prowess of Palm Beach Lightning. They've played unbeaten in this tournament until now. Will they win? Will they go with 5 wins and lift the trophy? And the 3,500 first prize that is on offer. Struck away, that's a good blow. 4 runs. Threw everything at that, including the kitchen sink. 78 now for 8. Or will they have a situation where they do like the Guyana Amazon Warriors had done so many times in the CPL? Play almost unbeaten, reach the finals and then lose. 79 now. 79 for 8. Two deliveries to go. Tugged away. They take one. That's all they're going to get. Just behind square. They've reached 80. Psychologically, that looks better than 79. Something for the bowlers to work with. Kawish hasn't done a bad job. 15. He just wants to end well here. Coconut Creek have done well bowling first. Kawish is going to go around the wicket. Final delivery of the innings coming up. Baki has decided now to go back to over the wicket. Get some advice from Asim. Cow corner is now moved to deep mid wicket. Which is a better option because the ball is not coming onto the bat. So you'll have to put power onto it. So he's bowled him after all of that. 80 for the loss of 9. And that's 10 overs bowled in the Palm Beach innings. When we come back, the target will be 81. So we're back, and the magical figure is 81. Coconut Creek. They'll be able to lift this title. Good delivery to start with. They're from Shamari. If they are to get to that target, these two, Honigori and Hassan, will be key. Down the track, he's out stumped. Stumped down the leg side. It's a wide, so they'll get a single, but he is on his way as well. So it's 1 for 1. Honigori stumped down the leg side. That's a big, big breakthrough. Let's have a look at it. Nasir Khan is now coming in. The only man to have scored a half century in this tournament, and he actually got it in the last game against Coconut Creek. He's now playing for Coconut Creek. So Honigori stumped off a wide. He left home a bit too early. Shamari saw that and pushed it down the leg side. Good bit of wicket keeping there for Mehul. Yeah. So Nasir Khan joins Saeed Hassan. One for one. Good bit of work by Mehul down the leg side. So changing it up a bit here. Palm Beach. Normally they will open with Shawarat, but they decided to go with spin in the form of Shamari. He is already struck. Oh, that one keeps low. Runs on the board, runs on the board. So scoreboard pressure could tell here. Gori stomped down the leg side. So it's 1 for 1. Nasir Khan is in there at the moment. Saeed Hassan yet to face. One for 1. Pushed away to mid-on. There is no run. So good over. There comes to an end. Or is there still a delivery to go? One delivery to go. Remember, the magical figure is 81. So it's 1 for 1 at the moment. Just one run in the first over. Cut away by Khan. Runs here for him. It's running down to third man. And they come back for 2. So his target is now 78. It's the end of over number 1. So at the end of 1, it's 3 for 1. There's a photographer. He's photographer. Mr. Arjun, good man. Takes some wonderful photos. And let me say good night to a good friend, Prahlad Marubishi. Really bowled well today, but just did not have the luck to go on to the finals. But he's seeing some of his players feature in the finals. It's going to be Shawarat over number 2. Here's Shawarat. Hassan is hitting it down the ground, just out of the reach of the bowler. Has to be careful here, Saeed Hassan. He's already lost his partner, Honigori. And Nasir Khan doing the right thing, going down to have a word with him. 8 runs and over. You don't have to do silly things. Just keep the strike rotation. You will get the bad balls. You can put it away. And also what we have seen in this tournament, you get a number of wides. Hassan wants to take control of the power play. This is what he did against Tampa Tigers. That took them out of the contest. That's much better. Just coming forward. Can't get the run. They switched on here. I think the best fielding team in the tournament has been Palm Beach. And that has a lot to do with their success. Strap right in front. He's gone. Going across the stumps to play through the onside. It kept low as usual, as we have seen in this tournament. And that's the fall of the second wicket. Let's have a look at that again. Hassan here going right across his stumps. And the ball not coming up. So the two danger men, they have already left back into the dugout. So Hassan goes back into the dugout, and early on Honey went back into the hive. So it's 3 for 2. Now Asim, who I regard as a good cricketer, comes in now. There has to be a period of consolidation between the two. Shawarat.
Sumit Sherawat bowling a good over so far. No run, taking the wicket of Syed Hassan, who played very well in the semi-final against the Tigers. But the one that came in, Asim, is a seasoned cricketer and a veteran who knows how to play exactly in this situation. Sumit, his next delivery. A quick single. Players giving all their effort, diving across, because it's the target is 80. Although it's reasonable, it's still a little short. But for them to make a match out of it, they needed early wickets, and that's exactly what Palm Beach did. Now they have Coconut Creek 4 for 2. Nasir, he's a seasoned veteran as well. Scored plenty of runs for Tigers, and it's been retained for the final because of his tremendous form that he is in. And if there is anyone who can actually pull this game out, it's these two guys who are very, very experienced. Two overs, 5 for 2. Coconut Creek will require 76 runs in the next 8 overs. So in that aspect, it's a tremendous start. But in games like this, 1 or 2 overs with 10-15 runs can completely change the complexion of the game. Shamari Brown, who's a good left-arm spinner, bowling his second over. He took the big wicket of Haniguri in over number 1, and he's trying to take another big wicket of Nasir or Asim. Straight shot, brilliantly fielded by Palm Beach. Damien Rowe literally slid through from right to left to stop a certain 4. Coconut Creek 6 for 2. So far, a brilliant 7 balls bowled by Shamari is not giving them width. They're trying to stabilize the innings, not really going for big shots, just knock it around, take a few singles, get into the flow before they go for an assault. So they're doing the right thing. Dot ball. Another good delivery by Shamari. The ball again keeping low. They got a quick single. Coconut Creek 8 for 2 in third over. And the quick single. Ball straight to Hido. Another dot delivery. Beautiful couple of overs by Shamari Brown. 2 overs, 1 wicket and 7 runs in a final, opening the innings. I should say he has done his job to put Coconut Creek in the back foot. Good shot towards the mid-wicket region. New bowler coming in. Beautiful shot by Asim for another single. Fantastic shot by Nasir, but he was caught in the deep. And they get the big wicket of Nasir Khan, the in-form Nasir Khan. Out. Caught in the extra cover. Three balls. Next batsman in is Zubair Ahmed. He's a good bat as well. Coconut Creek bats deep till 9 or 10. So there is no dearth of batsmen for them. It's just that they need to stabilize quickly. It's a 10-10 game and they can have a go at it as it's a final. So far it's been a good over, 3 singles and a wicket. And they need to continue to keep pushing, because there are people, if you need 25 odd runs in the last 2 overs, they still have people who can get it, but they need to stabilize and take it deep. Ball keeping low. A quick single. Mithil, the keeper, changing the field a little bit based on the batsman as Asim has come onto the field. And Asim has lofted one into the air and has been caught in the long off region by, I believe, Damien Rowe. Yeah. So Coconut Creek in deep trouble. Next batsman in Irfan. Farhan. Next batsman in for Farhan. Change of commentary.
Prahlad Madhubishi for assisting us. So it's a situation where at 13 for 4, it's going to take nothing short of a miracle for these guys to get back into this contest. As Broward was saying, they needed to take it deep without losing wickets. It's now 14 for 4. And we've had 4 overs bowled. This is over number 5 in progress. So it seems as if West Palm Beach are marching to the title. Lightning. Sim, the last man dismissed. Jubair from Bangladesh and Farhan in there at the moment. Farhan looking to drive again because of the low nature of the track and the turn available. Takes an inner part of the bat. Gets 1. 15 now for 4. This match should be over by the shouting. Pulled away. No run. Dimitri Adams has had a good tournament. In the air. Zubair using the long handle. Antonico spills it. They take 1. Could have been 5 down. Palm Beach on sound here. After this over 5 overs again. Then we urge you to stay with us as we head downstairs for what will be the presentation ceremony. Dropped by Mehul. Well. Could have been 6 down. Both batsmen dropped in this over. Mehul making a lot of field changes. All he had to do was to hold the catch. The last ball. Taking their time. Placing these fielders meticulously in the right position. Let's have a look at the onside. 3 men back on the ropes. Long on, cow corner and deep mid wicket. Adams has just decided after all that now to go around the wicket. So they're really taking their time here. The umpires need to have a grip of this game. Pulling down to Antonico. It's 1 and it's the end of the over. The end of over number 5. The score is 18 for 4. Sandiford to continue. He's been good, bowling wicket to wicket. Again, this one keeps low, pulled away. Jubair just getting bat onto that one. It's a dangerous option. There goes Mehul, changing the field again. Been very active behind that stump. Farhan is in trouble, dropping just short. The fielder took off late. He's disappointed. He knows that. Took off late. Wow, that's a big hit. That goes for 6. Crashing into the fence. Good shot by Zubair. That'll warm the hearts of the Coconut Creek fans. 26 for 4 now. This is over number 6. Remember, the target is 81. Zubair seems to have done some damage to his right knee. One hopes that he's okay. This one keeps low. Lucky to still be there, Zubair. Now he's a man who can really hit the ball. We know that. It makes no sense he mucks around. At this position, he will want to just see if he can hit a few boundaries, get his team back in. It is not a big score. So if he can hit a few lusty blows like that, that's 6 more. 2 in the over. Zubair looking to fight, a lone fight. End of 6, 32 for the loss of 4. Goes on now to 33 for 4. This is in the 7th over. Zubair has taken the right approach here. He's attacking. Down the ground. Struck it powerfully. Oh, and there goes Farhan pushing out his bowled. 5 down for 34. Morshed Kalam, the next man going in. Immediately Morshad gets off the mark. He's another one who can hit the ball. 35 for 5. Over number 7 has started. I'm afraid it's too little too late here. These guys, they need to land a few lusty blows. 7 gone. 36 for 5. Just 3 overs to go again. Zubair goes on to 20 now. Two Bangladeshis in there at the moment, Zubair and Morshad. Lot required here. This point in time, 43 to get. 17 deliveries. This is clobbered. 4 runs. Good shot. So 39. More to get of 15 deliveries. It really takes some hitting here from Zubair if they have to get up there. This one keeps a bit low. Going down the next side, they take a single. 38 required now. Could Morshad Kalam bring some excitement back into this game? So he knows what to do. He's giving the strike to Zubair. Zubair could really hit some big sixes. We've already seen 2 huge ones. 37. 13 balls. It's getting very hard here. So that's the end of over number 8. At the end of it, it's 45 for the loss of 5. 36 needed in 2 overs. And here's Shararat. So that's 18 required and over. Moshed on strike now. Play and a miss. That won't do. Needs to get Pat onto the ball. Third man is wide. Had he gotten a fine touch onto that, he would have gotten 4. Sharawat normally comes in for the 9th over. Big single taken again. 34 to get. 9 deliveries to get it in. Oh, he's gone. Catch taken. That's the final nail in the coffin, I think, for Coconut Creek. Look at the celebrations. They know how important that wicket is. He's a big hitter. But he was left with too much to do. Zubair, he tried his best. Shararat. The Nahid. Struck down the ground, they take 1. 33 to get now. It's an over and a ball. So it seems as if Palm Beach Lightning will go unbeaten in this tournament and take the title. There he comes back in. Moshed gets 1. End of the over, the end of 9. It's 49 for 6. final over of the innings. 51 now for 6, so it's as good as over. 30 runs to get of 4 deliveries. Callum misses. 30 to get off 3. So I think a smile is already on the face of Jermaine. They've won the title here, unless something extraordinary happens. Driving is Callum for 4. Too little, too late. 55 for 6. 2 deliveries to go. So that's it. Victory for the good guys from the Lightning. And the people of Palm Beach will be very proud as they have lifted the title. A wonderful effort by these guys. They have won the finals against Coconut Creek by 25 runs. Take nothing away from Coconut Creek. They were really good in this tournament as well. They played their part. But Palm Beach Lightning, they were unstoppable. Congratulations to Tracy and his boys. And they really played great cricket. Their fielding was superb. And we must say a congratulations to them. So, congratulations in order from all of Cricket Council USA. Stay tuned for the presentation ceremony. It comes up pretty soon.
有这个马功能 right?
Well, welcome to the match presentation ceremony. This is a moment that we've all been waiting for over the last 2 days. 12 wonderful matches, many sixes, many fours, and trust me, many wickets. But we're here, and congratulations to both teams that made the finals. We had Coconut Creek, and they're the local boys, and of course we had the guys from the Lightning. They say that Lightning don't strike twice, but it actually struck 5 times, playing unbeaten in this tournament. Let's give them a hearty round of applause. The champions, Palm Beach Lightning. But before we get into the presentation ceremony, I'd just like to introduce the guys here out in the presentation party. Right next to me is the chairman and CEO of Cricket Council USA, Mohammed MAQ, and he of course conceptualized this tournament many years ago. It continues to go very strong. From this year onwards though, we will be honoring the late Ijaz Qureshi, who was the elder brother of MAQ Qureshi, the chairman, as I said before. So this tournament was in his honor, and moving forward, it will continue to be in his honor. A fine gentleman, and one who gave a lot to Cricket Council USA. So I'd just like to ask everyone here for 1 minute silence as we pay tribute to Ijaz Qureshi. I want to thank you. You know, it was sad this evening walking down the steps, because every time we have a tournament here, you will normally accompany me down. He makes time to come to these presentation ceremony. I hope that, you know, he's looking down on us and he's proud with what he saw over the last 2 days or so. The others in the party here with me next to MAQ is Rizwan Mohammed, tournament director. He also played in the tournament, got a bag full of wickets, just didn't get the most, as he liked to do, but he did play well. Next to him, Al Pollock. Colonel Al Pollock has been a great supporter of Cricket Council USA and a great friend of the chairman, MAQ Qureshi. Mark Anthony Spence, he is of course the commissioner, and Al Pollock said that he's a great commissioner, so that's good. Next to him now is a wonderful lady, and she is the sister of MAQ Qureshi, Abda. Abda, of course, also the sister of the late Ijaz Qureshi. And next to her is her hard-working husband, Tanvir Iqbal. He's always here supporting in the tournament. And to my extreme right is one of the executive members of CCUSA, Prahlad Madhubishi. He, of course, played in the tournament as well, got some wickets, but he also got some sixes. I think one of the six is still in the air, so we'll have to look out. But having said that, let me call Rizwan Mohammed, who will do the list of awardees. Rizwan.
All right, thank you, Vinod. As Vinod mentioned, this was a fantastic tournament. When we started yesterday, you know, we said we're going to have, you know, a good tournament. We are going to have a lot of runs, a lot of wickets. I really appreciate the spirit that the game was played in. Congratulations to all teams. Coconut Creek, I know, that today was not your day, but you know, this is cricket, and I think these guys played better cricket. So congratulations, Bombay Lightning, well done. So now I'm going to call out the awards that we will give out. Okay. So the first one is going to be for most runs. This was a very tight contest. I think a lot of runs were scored in the last 2 days. We had two guys, you know, Hani Gori and Nasir Ahmed. And the difference, guys, was just a couple of runs, you know, between those two guys. Anybody want to take a guess on what the difference was? And you know, who is the winner? All right. Alright guys, the next award goes for the most wickets. You know, there were plenty of wickets to be had because of the way the pitch played, and a lot of good bowling on display, including the spin bowling, fast bowling, but I think the guy that got the most wickets is Hardik Desai. Hardik.
That's a hard one, boy.
Okay, for the next award, I would like to ask the commissioner to please come here. The next award is for the MVP for the tournament. There was a difficult decision as well, but I think the guy who helped Palm Beach Lightning win and he put the screws on Coconut Creek at the beginning was Sumit Sehrawat.
Say how what? Say what?
All right, guys. The fourth award we have is for the best fielder. It was very difficult to judge that as well, but I think one guy who stood out based on the catches and his fielding, he saved a lot of runs for Coconut Creek. The best fielder award goes to Honey Gori. Honey is not here, but Alright guys, the last award is for the emerging player. There was one guy who came here today from I think Virginia, New York, who's bowled really well. He's a youngster coming up, and we expect to see a lot more of him. And the guy who gets the emerging player trophy is Nahid Sarkar. So the runners-up trophy goes to Coconut Creek. I know, you guys give a good fight in the final. Looks like the skipper is hiding behind there. But Asim bhai, please come and take it. Aja.
Asim, good effort, Asim.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, Mike.
And of course, it's no surprise, the winner's trophy. Ahmedabaji, please come here. And the captain of Palm Beach Lightning, please.
Good one, guys.
Thanks a lot, Rizwan. We want to congratulate everyone who played their part in this tournament. We want to thank again the chairman for having this tournament. We look forward to seeing you again next year. Stand on the line, please. All of us in front of the stage.
We should do a 1, 2, 3 and lift it up and down.
1, 2, 3, come on, man. 1, 2, 3.
Come on. Dutch boys.
Okay. I have more video.
Roger.